Hello again, your friend Jeff Chen in our public library, away from my home, but not in my dress uniform. Because going outside in uniform is seen as threatening and intimidating. That's Canadian culture. Pacifistic colonial culture with no ego or drive or motive. My speech today is about hockey. I'm not interested in hockey. Hockey days, the glory days of hockey in Canada have long gone. During the Trudeau era, when our best team, the Canadiens, won the Stanley Cup 7 times in a row. From French Canada, the real Canadians who speak French. We are a bilingual country, French and English. We were told to look down and discredit the French side, but they were the founders of the country. And they were one of the reasons why we are still one nation today, because of their lenient treatment of the native population. Americans were exterminating their native population, but this is all over now. Canada is becoming a failure because of world pressures, and frankly I don't give a damn about hockey, nor our native team. The Canucks failed to win Stanley Cup twice. They are run like the Japanese Imperial Army. They don't seem to want to win. They seem to want to make a show, not go for victory. Siegens, you say in German. Total, utter victory. My friend Clayton Nemo gives scores about the Canucks. He's doing a nice job of doing this, but it's a waste of time, waste of energy. If he likes to comment about the Canucks, then I should be commenting about NFL football, which is a much better sport because it is very militaristic, very engaging. We have the BC Lions, they're a great team. However, I wish they can become an NFL team with 4 downs instead of 3 downs, because American football is an awesome sport. It's strategic, it is indigenous, the American colonies. It is created by a person who wanted to combine soccer, international football, with rugby, and it became a success only in America. Only other countries that like to play this sport are Germans, but very few expansion teams in between. Baseball, their game, popular in Eastern Canada, in Toronto and Quebec. It's great. It's American. The Japanese love the sport and they excel at it. They have several players. One namely Ichiro. He plays with the Seattle Mariners. However, I'm also interested in baseball though, because all sports ultimately represent battles. They are recreation and simulation of wars fought in the past. That's why people in England, in the old world, are very fiery and passionate about soccer. They get into soccer fights because it represents something deep down barbaric England. The very way the Roman Empire, when they did gladiator fights. Watch a movie, The Gladiator, with Russell Crowe. You will understand this mindset. Part of us are barbaric. Culture has barbaric leanings, and this can be brought up to the surface, and when the time is needed. And the time for this is now, because our world is coming apart. Nuclear threat is coming back. We've been under a nuclear threat for 40 years. I'm 36 years old. We learned about the Cold War and the Soviet Union and the implications of being destroyed by nuclear weapons or by unidentified flying objects, comets, perhaps an alien invasion. But hockey, baloney, stop wasting your time. You get into hockey rides, get a great deal. If you want to really win, support your Canuck team. Train them the way you would train to go to war. Train them the way the Byzantines trained their charioteers. The Eastern Romans drove chariots. The chariots represented political factions, and to curry the emperor's favor, he needed a team to win, and he will change the policies. That's how politics was done in medieval Europe, medieval Eastern Europe, by chariot racing. Putting this in mind, treat hockey as you would treat chariot racing in the medieval era. Make sure that the Canucks will win. We could probably decide annexation of the United States over a hockey game. Why not the Canucks versus another team wins, we get annexed. And all of the problems, the policies, deportations, and policies that go with annexation will apply. But that's one opinion on this matter. Thank you for your attention, and I hope you will understand my point of view, and that hockey isn't everything in Canada. People brought up thinking this way are nuts, they're dumb. There's a lot more to life than hockey games. Well, we have another sport called lacrosse. Nobody plays it. Just throwing around balls in weird rackets. Looks like tennis. But nobody plays it. Nobody cares about it. It's not going to be international. Nor will it ever be. Canada's a horrible country. My favorite movie star of all time, Miss Hepburn. She came here twice, talked about humanitarian rights. That's the only reason why she came here. She doesn't like Canada. I don't like Canada. The monarchy came here several times. I don't think they like us. We don't like them. Why bother with this institution that is enforced by the police, who are now manned by East Indian people, who are discriminating us based on class and eye shape, me being a victim, and me being dragged down my house and unable to work because of case class discrimination, which is not official and is admissible. It's there. If you know where to look. More next time. More about my comments for a disgruntled Canadian who would like to become part of the United States. And I hope I can be a help and assistance to voters here up north, the 51st parallel, people down south to decide to make Canada the 51st state and grant people who deserve freedom, their freedom and their rights that are God given. Amen. Thank you and goodbye.